the number 18 Toyota.
Inside and immediately shot up to the outside to put the block down. With that driver's right side, and then they just bunched up after that. Eric Jones was the first to get turned, and then it was a melee after that coming off the corner. Ryan he's come to rest at the entrance of pit road. Safety crews are over there with him right now, but most of the drivers, with the exception of 2 cars, have pulled away from this big one off of 4.
I can tell you this, there's a lot of unhappy drivers that are climbing out of wrecked race cars right now. Among them, Ryan Newman. He did get out of his car under his own power. He is fine, but he is not happy. I don't think Kyle Busch is going to be very happy. I think there's going to be a number of very unhappy race car drivers, not simply because of the fact that they're torn up here near the end, but how it happened. Kyle Busch leading off the end of the super stretch, and then Tyler Reddick busting out of line as they went into turn number 3.
They were, and Tyler Reddick went from the bottom all the way up to try to put a block on Kyle Busch, and that squeezed Kyle into the wall. Eric Jones got a piece of it. Matt DiBenedetto got some. Jimmy Johnson and William Byron got through the crash unscathed. Keep in mind, those 3 drivers, Matt DiBenedetto, Jimmy Johnson, William Byron, all fighting to try to be in the playoffs when the checkered flag finally flies tonight as part of that top 16 on the playoff grid. DiBenedetto may have gotten just a small amount of that when he went down off the banking onto the flat of the racetrack, but we'll have to check in a moment. See
Cole Custer also in the midst of it as the smoke finally begins to clear here in turn 2.
Jimmy Johnson involved, torn up, working down the back straightaway. Does that end the run for a championship in this his final season? A lot of that will depend on Byron and Matt DiBenedetto, but Johnson torn up. Let's go back. You and I, Alex Hayden, were talking about it, watching Logano work the back straightaway, just throwing haymakers at about 201 miles an hour. He nailed Bubba Wallace, and Mike Bagley, you were looking on at that. It looked like Bubba Wallace was just rolling to the front, and all of a sudden, here comes the yellow number 22 all the way to the top of the racetrack.
Well, the seas parted for Joey Logano because Bubba Wallace gave Joey the old heave-ho off the end of the backstretch, and Joey immediately didn't have any word when they came down the back straightaway. Corey LaJoie got turned. You had Brendan Poole going in the grass, Ty Dillon and that Geico Chevrolet getting contact, and a couple of other drivers as well, including Brad Keselowski, who is limping his car back, and then of course that set up for the run of the checkered flag. But what an eventful last lap.
Race fans, how about William Byron, first-time winner here at Daytona. Makes the playoffs, and William Byron, that 4-wide move. He created fireworks in the racetrack, and now he celebrates with fireworks in the air as Byron burns it down here on the front straightaway at the World Center of Racing. Winner of the Coke Zero Sugar 400. There he is, race fans, William Byron, out of car number 24, victorious here in Daytona tonight.